Good morning, Prep. How are you today? I hope you feel good and great. Are you ready to listen and continue our story for today? Great. Let's start. Let's read our Bible verse first. Psalm chapter 66, verse 19. But God did listen and answered my prayer. Psalm 66, verse 19. Can you read again with me? Great. Psalm chapter 66, verse 19. But God did listen and answered my prayer. Psalm 66, verse 19. Our principle, Faithians desire to trust God. Or it means that Faithian wants to trust God. Our aim for today, we will learn about how Samuel answered God's call and obeyed. So if you can remember from the last time we learned about how Hannah or how God answered Hannah's prayer. Now we will learn how Samuel answered God's call and obeyed. So for our part 2 of our lesson 7, this is God answers prayers part 2. Let's have a short review. So if you may remember, who is the husband? This is Elkanah. His wife is Hannah. And their child is Samuel. If you remember, Hannah was so sad before she cannot eat. She was so sad to the point that she cannot eat because she wanted a son. But what she did is she called to God, she prayed to God, and God answered her prayer by giving him a son. And Hannah's promise was if Samuel got a little older and he can carry himself, he will give Samuel to the temple to Eli, and he wants or she wants to serve the Lord there. She wants to grow Samuel and serve the Lord. Let's continue. So that day came. Hannah obeyed, and something exciting happened, and Samuel did not have to wait until he was grown to serve God. So they were so excited that Hannah and Elkanah will be giving Eli or Samuel to Eli. This is Eli. This is the priest that Hannah talked to before, and she entrusted Samuel to Eli. One night, while Eli and Samuel was sleeping, Samuel heard someone call him. As they were asleep, Samuel heard someone that is calling him. Samuel, Samuel. He thought it was Eli. So Samuel ran to him to see what he wanted. But Eli said, I did not call you. Go back to bed. So Samuel went back to bed. And then, when he went back to bed, he again heard someone who called him. Samuel, Samuel. He ran again to Eli, but Eli said that it was not him who was calling him. Samuel went back to bed again, only to be awakened again and again by the same voice. But you know what? Finally, Eli realized that it was the Lord calling to Samuel. He realized that God was calling him. It was not Eli, but it was God who was calling him. Even though Samuel was only a young child, God already called him and had special plans for his life. Samuel listened and obeyed God's call. Like his mother, Hannah, Samuel knew that it was important to obey. The end. Okay, so that's the story of Samuel, Hannah, and Samuel. So we can see that from Hannah, God answered Hannah's prayer that he wanted a child, and eventually she obeyed to God. Hannah obeyed to God by keeping her promise that he will give Samuel to Eli, the priest, and serve God in the temple. Now, as you can see, Samuel was called by God, even though he was still a young child. Maybe he's not too young like you, a little bit older, but it's the same. God has already a special plan for us, even though you're a young child or even your parents, God has a special plan for them. What we need to do is we will or we must obey. If God answers or if God calls us, we must answer his call. How do we show that we obey? How do you show that we obey? For example, when your mother or father calls you to do something for them, like, for example, look for their cell phone, look for the newspaper, or help fix the table, or help clean the house, what do you do? Do you complain? Or do you follow them with a willing heart? Okay, we must follow them with a willing heart. Because if we show obedience to our parents, if we obey them, if we follow them, it also means that we show obedience to God. We show our praise and we show our love to God. So what can we learn from here? So today we have learned that if we trust God with our prayers, we must also trust Him that He will answer it according to His time. His answer may be yes, His answer may be no, and His answer may be wait. But one thing that we can be assured of is that God hears and answers our prayer. So we must pray and thank the Lord together for answering His or our prayers every time we pray to Him. And best of all, thank God for His love that is freely given to us. Okay, so it's important that we thank God that we can pray to Him. Praying is something that we can be thankful to God for because we can talk to Him every time and anytime that we want. Okay? So for your classwork, finish page 93 on your CE book. Again, finish page 93 on your CE book. That's all for today. See you all tomorrow on Thursday for our next modular class. Goodbye, prep. God bless you.